Alright guys, so today we have the FT Guinea Pig. The big Guinea Pig, not the mini. This is the big, giant one. Has a 5-foot wingspan. It's dual engines. Has huge control surfaces being in your aileron, your rudder and elevator. So then also the next awesome thing with this plane is the nose. Because it's a cargo plane, Peter has designed it so that it's easy to tear apart and to put anything you want in it. This nose can become a total FPV power pod, and you can even make two noses so that you just put on your FPV nose or put on your regular nose. So that's pretty cool. I didn't end up doing the landing gear on this, but you can put 4 wheels in the back and then a nose wheel, steerable nose wheel. The wing is held on by rubber bands, so that's nice because with it being a 5-foot wingspan, you can just pop it off and it's easy traveling capabilities. Also, we'll just pull off these rubber bands here. Okay, there we go. Put them right there. We'll talk a little bit more about the wing. So because there's 2 engines on this plane, Peter wanted to take advantage of differential thrust. So to do that, it's a little bit more confusing than just regular. You still got to set it up in your remote and a couple other things. But I figure, you know, when I'm building it, might as well just make this as good as a plane as possible. So here we have 2 Hobby King 30 amp ESCs, and then they're both ran into one cable. Flite Test has a video of that, and I'll link to that. Then for the servos, we have a Y harness, and there's no extensions actually between the Y harness. For the ESC cable, we did put a 45 centimeter so that you can get to the length you needed. And then we have 2 9-gram servos. This plane is built for a purpose. From the wing to the fuselage, it all goes together simple and nice. It's not like everything's super clean compared to like the Vigan, if you want to say. The servos are inset into the fuselage, where this, they're sitting out here, which is nice for this style of plane because then all you got to do, cut off the glue and put in a new servo compared to cutting your whole plane apart. So also, to make this last a little bit longer, we put a carbon fiber rod, just like a 6-inch rod, across the back edge of the wing so that when your rubber band is on it, it doesn't pull against your foam and ruin that. Eventually, we are going to put hot glue all the way down these edges, so that'll add for longer strength. When you put the hot glue on these edges here, you're going to get a lot longer time out of your foam because it's going to keep that paper from peeling up. So moving on to the fuselage, it's a huge fuselage. So this fuselage measures 45 inches from nose to tip, which is, in my opinion, a pretty big fuselage. But it has so much room in it. I mean, as you can see, when you get in to the bomb bay, your finger just goes all the way. You can put your whole hand in there, and there's so much space. And as they showed in the one video, you'll be able to eventually put in a plane. So that'll be really nice. Now back here, this isn't closed in, and I don't know if that's like for a breather or whatnot, but anyways, there's that. So then also back here on the elevator, we have these fins that will help like when you're hovering this plane, if you end up doing that with a cargo plane, but it'll help keep it a little bit more stable. So that's nice. And then you have, we ended up putting carbon fiber rods all the way around here to add support to your rudder. And all in all, the build really went pretty quick. It took almost 3 hours to cut out 55 pages of paper, and that's like taping it on the foam, then cutting it out. That's everything. Getting it to where I could actually start gluing stuff together. So then after that, it was, you know, 1 in the morning, and then we went to sleep and woke up the next morning to build it. And I think that took us a matter of 3-4 hours, something like that. So the total build is like 8 hours. If you don't have all the time to cut it out and all that, the almost full day to get this plane up and flying, you might as well just go to their website and buy the speed build kit, which is really awesome because you get everything you need except for electronics. So yeah, you don't get all the parts, but you get all, instead of it being carbon fiber, it is like wooden barbecue skewers, so that's nice. So all the lines will be perfectly cut when they cut them with the lasers, and which is really nice. But I found if you replace a blade for every sheet of foam you go through, because this did take right at 5.5 sheets of foam. If you change blades for every sheet of foam board, you got really nice and clean cuts. Like my control hinges are just a perfect cut, and I also used a straight edge to get really precise cuts. So you gotta take your time, and you'll get really good results if you can take your time. And if you don't have enough room in your backyard to fly this plane, you can just go and build the mini Guinea. They have one that's like a 20-inch wingspan, something like that. And you can just make it, and it's a lot smaller than this. But it has all the same features of the bomb bay and the nose detaching and all that stuff. And it's also the dual engine. So it's small for smaller fields. Like where we live, we have a field that's like a minute away that we can fly this plane at, but if we want to fly out our backyard, we'd have to make the mini Guinea or fly this thing in super tight circles. But so this plane in itself really went together nice. I can't say how it flies because I've not flown it yet, but the wing and everything just went together easy. It was nice because I had a second hand. My brother was helping me cut it out, and when we'd have to glue the wing, he would help me lay that down. But you definitely have to have a good glue gun and to lay down the glue, because it really, like this, a 60-inch wingspan is a lot of glue to lay down 3 times, because you have 1, 2, 3. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. And if you want to see the flight video of this, it'll be up in I like to say a week, but we're gonna be gone, so a week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that. Or have a full flying review of this, if you want to say, and all that. And if you like the studio, just hit the like button to let me know that, and we can do more studio shots like this, because it really is a nice studio that I'm in right here. So that's it, guys. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. We'll see you later.
Beep. Thou shalt comment, thou shalt rate, and thou shalt subscribe.
Like the video.